Alright guys, so we are going to be watching how a streamer got revenge on a scamming rapper. I have not seen this video yet. This is fresh, but is Mac or Worthy Fit? This is gonna, or we're just Worthy. But the channel is Helloyassine Extras. Y'all go check him out.
Enjoy more than seeing somebody get revenge on a scamming rapper, because like scamming is just one of those things that disgusts me to my
Yes, and a lot of these rappers need to get put in their place. Like, I don't know if y'all saw the baby on Max's stream the other day. Perfect example of this. But I am ready to hear this man's discourse, and I do love the thrill of watching somebody get their shit back at them. So let's see what happens with their rapper.
to my core. Man, like if we could hang scammers upside down and just hit them with like just stoning, it should be a stoning crime. And I'm not talking about scammers that are, let's just say like scammers, credit card scammers and all that. No, I mean in this scenario, there's this individual who's one of the most popular streamers right now in America, Raud, and I only found out about this guy because he was doing this stream in the American Dream Mall, and they were like, yo, he's gonna stay there for 30 days. I was like, what the hell? Who is this guy? He'll come to find out, well, for those of you that may be unfamiliar, American Dream is this mall in New Jersey. I think it's in northern Jersey. It's relatively close to New York City as well. But in this mall, it's gigantic. Like they've got an indoor water park in the mall. They've got a mall. You've seen Aiden Ross. He's done a stream where they shut down the whole mall and they were just like walking through it and they had a day to stream. So this mall does a really unique this mall does do some really interesting promotion, and I guess part of this promotion was leaving this guy in there for 30 days because he was doing a subathon. So this guy, Raud, he's from Philly, and he just blew up this year, but he's been streaming for quite a while. That's how I found out he's been streaming quite a while, is through this incident. And a year ago, I think he was originally a YouTuber from what I'm gathering, but a year ago, he was collaborating with this YouTuber by the name of OT7 Kwani. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar, OT7 Kwani, he's a Philly rapper. He's one of the premier Philly rappers that I've seen talked about in the past couple of years, in the past 3 years or so. He's had beef with a couple other people. Philly rap has been really interesting because these guys get really violent and they also rap well, but none of them have really hit the mainstream yet. Like when you think Philly rap, you really just think Meek Mill, and that's like 15 years ago. So this guy OT7 Kwani, he did a video with him, and it was like 72 hours with OT7 Kwani and Hellstar, which is a clothing brand. And then Raud wanted to do more business with him. I don't know if he paid him for the first video, but this guy starts describing the situation that happened and how he got scammed by OT7 Kwani. Let's make it what it is. So I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
He on some entourage shit. So on day 3, I said, yo, bro, I can't send you no cheese until we sit down. Like if we don't sit down and do something, I can't pay you. He like, all right, say no more. We gonna go in the Maybach and then we gonna do something. So I say, all right, say no more. So I'm waiting. Finally get him to sit down. So I say, yo, I'm gonna send you $1,500 now. I'm gonna send you the rest when we do the rest of the shit. He looks me in my eyes. That's where he dicked me. I just shouldn't have believed him. That's where he dicked me though. That's where he dicked me. That's where I got scammed. This the moment I lost. He say, bro, come on, bro. You see all this money on my lap? Look, frauded though. Frauded. You see all this money on my lap, bro? I got no reason to steal 2 bands, bro.
Bro, it don't matter how much money somebody show you. I live in the suburbs, but I've moved around and been in a bunch of different places, especially doing sports and just going to college. And niggas will sit there with 10 bands in their hand and still rob you and scam you. It don't matter if they say they don't have a reason to. Do not ever believe that shit.
To steal money from you, broski. Come on, I'm gonna make sure everything get done. I'm a man of my word. I promise you, bro. I shook his hand. He said, look, that's my manager right there. Cash app him the money. He said, we just got the Maybach scene done. We get everything else done. And as soon as I land the city, we gonna do the stream. I swear to God on my mother's life. He said, mind you, this the only reason he got me. I said, bro, I'm sending you $1,500 now. You're not getting nothing else. Bro, what? I'm like, no, bro, I'm not. I said, I'm not, bro.
That's valid.
I'm like, no, bro, I can't. He pulls the whole, look at the money on my lap, bro. I got this, that, and the third, bro. You know I'm gonna get you right. And when a nigga pop it so much, you really think he rich, though. That's where he did me. He did me before we even got there, bro. He me before we even got there because I'm thinking the nigga rich. I'm thinking the nigga rich. That's where he me. If I knew like nigga, nah, you ain't never got, you feel me?
Nah, dog, this is devious. This is
Very
really
devious.
devious because you could see that this guy Raud, he's got some smarts on him. He's not green. Like a lot of these guys that these underground rappers be scamming, they're green. They're wide-eyed and they're like, yo, send this over. And they send it over and it's a wrap. And that's what Lil Boom was running too. He was running those scams, selling his account, and people were just sending the money right over. And that's a little bit of a different situation, but he's like, yo, we got to sit down or something for me to hand you some bread. And then this guy's got the whole setup. He's like, yo, let's go in the Maybach. It's like straight up, not even charlatan. This is like con artist setup. And he got him in the same.
Yeah, no, and in the heat of the moment, bro, because I've been scammed, I've been ripped. In the heat of the moment, with all that pressure on you, you got other people that he's probably pulling up with in that Maybach. So you don't want to waste their time. You don't want to get in a position where you fighting or now you're getting robbed. So I could see why bro sent him the money. But even that 1,500 up front, like I feel like that was definitely a reach. But the fact that he even did that, if bro is gonna scam him, he should have just went with the 1,500. To rip him like that is kind of crazy though. Like real talk.
Scenario. But this gets even worse because they're kicking it and they're at the studio and this guy Raud is like, okay, let's get to popping it. Let's get to doing some content. And then he gets to realize and they're looking at him like, what content, brother? And I'm gonna play you guys that clip.
Carry money and I'm like, oh, all right, he got 100K right here. He ain't going Quilly dollars. He got his own currency. Must be. He must be flexing the same stack of cheese. He just recount it and hold it.
Yeah.
Gotta be. Because while you scamming me, I've never claimed to be rich. I've never claimed.
Or I also know niggas that, let's say they have a decent amount of money, especially scamming niggas. They could have their rent money. Let's say they paying $5,000 in rent. They'll get that hoe, pull that hoe out all 20s just to flex on it, make it look like, oh, boom, money coming in. Meanwhile, you not knowing that they're gonna take that same money back to the bank the next day, put it in the account, all for it just to get taken. So the money you already set aside for something else, just because they have that little time window, they're gonna try to rip you and use that for the appearance. So I've been there, I've seen it. I'm not even surprised. For all we know, that 100K that boy had on him was about to get taken out the next day. He was about to be sitting at zero. So that's why he needed to hit this lick.
Claim to be up all this cheese, none of that. I'm not rich. I told the same. I'll show y'all the rest of the messages. I'm not rich, nigga. I'm like, nah, pay me. I'm not rich. She, what you popped? I said, yeah. No, send my cheese. But I'm gonna show y'all. But Pete though, he shook my hand. You got my word. I'm gonna make sure this happen. I say, all right, cool. The next day we in the stew. Right? No, it's cool, Ty. I'm about to make this cheese back. Right? So I'm like, yo, broski. Look, no, I do gotta learn from my mistake. Everybody, even if I fuck with them, because when you fuck with people, you don't expect them to do you. I'm like, yeah, all right, I fuck with you, bro. You feel me? I ain't there got, So look, you feel me? Yes, bro, it's gone. Tier 3 liar, definitely. We get to the stew, right? We at the stew, not doing nothing. I'm like, yo, let's knock that shit out. He say, bet. I go to his producer. I'm bumping some beats. I'm like, oh, I fuck with this beat. Let's get it. I'm fuck with this beat. I'm like, damn. Oh, yeah. I'm like, yo, Kwani, I just picked out some beats. Let's get this shit right. He looked me in my eyes. He said, get what right? I'm like, the intro, John. His manager pulled me to the side and say, yo, if you want to do a song, that's a whole separate fee.
I already knew it. That's the craziest part. These niggas will literally swear on their moms, they dead dog, they auntie, they grandma, everybody in their family, bro, on God himself, on a deal that they gonna make with you. So they're gonna promise it, in my word, da 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 da. And as soon as it comes time for that transaction to go through, it will really look you in the eye like this and act as if nothing ever happened, or completely flip the script as if it's something else. For example, oh, that's gonna be another fee. And they'll keep doing this too. They'll run you up if you're dumb enough. They'll keep doing it, run you up.
We thought you was trying to, I said, bro, this song is not getting dropped. This is an intro song. This is a song that we're gonna put as the intro. What are we talking about? If you want to do that, that's cool. Just talk to him, see if he feel like doing it. But if it's a song, and you want to drop it, maybe an extra band. So now he got me thinking. I'm thinking about, mind you, I do good business. I will pay for my shit. I'm like, damn, now for an extra band to get the Kwani record. So that's why when I was telling y'all, I'm like, yeah, Kwani on that shit. Extra band ain't nothing. Okay, let's turn the intro song into an actual song for the EP. Oh no, oh yeah. I said, cool. I said, all right, after, I'm thinking, when you do the stream, we gonna end the stream. I give you your cheese when we knock this shit out. I got the mic right here. So I'm like, when he come to the crib, I said, when we come to the crib, oh yeah, we gonna lock into that. Say no more. So now I'm like, all right, it's all good.
Which makes sense.
Now, this is so grimy because, number one, you got to take a look at this guy's environment, like where he's at. Now, I'm not saying like his bedroom is a negative place or, well, you're going to see his background in the new clips versus the old clips. Like the guy's still clearly just trying to get it out the mud, you know, just trying to make it. Like maybe he's making some money, but he's trying to reinvest into himself and he's doing good business. He's like, he paid the guy up front and it was for, what I'm guessing it was for, is for the intro song to the YouTube video. And it would be like a very, very short thing because it hypes people up. And they're like, oh, shoot, he collabed with him. He's got, but then they're saying, oh, no. Now, number two, they're hitting him with another. This could just be a miscommunication between the manager and Kwani. I don't know who this guy seemed to be talking to Kwani directly, but the manager's coming in for the music stuff. And they hit him with another fee. And even in his mind, he's like, oh, well, if I can get a full song out of this for an extra $1,000, that's completely worth it for me. I'm down to do that. So then he moves on with that. And then the guy says he's going to link him up, right? He says he messes with him. And unfortunately, now this next part is what had me dying because the Philly Muslim meme actually came to fruition in real life for this guy. Like, dog, he telling him to his face he love him. They're going to link up. And he's he said, yo, God, don't forgive this dude. That had me dead. And at this point, I think the guy's like, yo, I think at this point he realized, man, this is never going to happen. These guys are just capping. They're wasting my time and they wasted my money. And I just want out of this situation. So he starts reaching out to the guy and trying to figure out like, yo, what can we do? Because he just pulled back up to the city, Raud in this case. So I'm going to play you guys that clip.
I really love you, little bro. That's why I did this shit. Real rap. I usually charge this. I did this because I love you, bro. You really I love you. I promise you got my word, this, that. I'm Muslim. Come on, during Ramadan too, you slum ass nigga. God, don't forget that nigga.
So here you see him following up. He's being very cordial until it gets to a point where like, yo, what the hell, man? Like, just give me my money back. And that's where this clip comes in.
I said, yo, broski, you back? 2 days passed. Let me know what day we could do the stream, bro. That was a part of the 3,500. He didn't say I'm Muslim, you trolling. Bro, he said it's Ramadan. Bro, I'm about to, come on, bro. I'm about to play this shit. Come on.
Using God, bro. That's
2 days
crazy.
later, I said, send me 1,500 back then, broski. I didn't pay that just for a video. He texted me back an hour later. Now, this after I got off stream. I just ended stream at 6 a.m. I said, send me 1,500 back then, broski. I didn't pay for just a video. He said, bro, I'm sending you everything back. Don't drop nothing. You want some weird shit, bro. It's 6 a.m. It's Ramadan. I got a life. You bugging, bro. It's been 2 weeks while he got my money. Now it's Ramadan, bro. I got a life. This, that, and the third. You're not gaslighting me, nigga. Do your stream or send me my fucking money back. I don't give a f. It's 6 a.m. Shouldn't he be fucking up? Shouldn't be up praying or something? Get the fuck up.
So at this point, he's just asking for his money, and then this Kwani dude's trying to gaslight him, talking about like, yo, I got a family, you know, I'm going through stuff. Man, F what you going through. How about that? Like, that's, yo, when people try, especially, that's the problem with people with, it's kind of like you let somebody borrow money, and then you see them flexing or on vacation or something, and you know that they owe you money, and then if you say something about it, they're gonna try to gaslight you, like, oh man, you know, that 20 ain't nothing to you, or like that 50 ain't nothing to you, and it's like, it doesn't.
And no, it's the truth. It's slimy as fuck. Like, people will really owe you money or owe you a service or something, but simply because they can't put it back, they're gonna try to make you look like the bad guy. Really flip the tables. And I'm not gonna cap, I have probably gaslit a couple people in the past, so do not use this video against me. I apologize. If I owe any of y'all niggas money, let me know. I'll pay that money. But I have been in there where people have flipped the situation over, and this shit will just have you heated.
It doesn't matter if it's something to me. How about we take a 50-pound dumbbell and hit you upside the head? That's something to me. It's the principle of it. And it's why these scummy people, I cannot stand people that behave like that. It disgusts me to no end. Like, I don't even want to breathe the same air. I don't want to be in the same vicinity as somebody like that. But hey, guess what happened? Because now, a year later, Raud is up. And I'm going to play you guys the clip of him talking about Kwani coming back around.
He said over 3K. I said, and you seen me hit you. He said, nigga, you know how much money I get to do shit? So what? I said, I wake up at 5 p.m., bro. I can be up at 6 a.m. if I want to. I got a family, nigga. I got days to relax. Fuck you think you is, bro? You high? Stop texting me. I said, I know. Let me know next month. Let me know a new date or something. What the fuck? He said, I'm giving the money back simple, bro. Never mind. I said, cause you ain't hit me. He said, I don't want to talk, bro. I'm gonna have Tav hit you. I said, bro, you a weirdo cause you ain't hit me. He said, you tripped out, bro. I'm done talking. I said, cool, bro. Make sure I get my money back. I was texting you for 4 days. He said, left you for 4 days? I said, yes, I hit you. He said, what the fuck did you talk about? I said, just let me know the new date. That's it. You tweaking for nothing. He said, bro, I just fucking told you it's Ramadan. I got a family to get to. I said, send my money back. He said, my duty is not your video. As soon as I get back, stop texting me. I said, send my money back. He said, you're getting your money back. Stop texting me, bro. Simple. I said, all right, bro. So I said, all right, bro. He said, go ahead, gang. What the fuck? I said, all right, I'm done, bro. It's cool. He said, I know it's cool. It's 6 a.m. You texting me. Fuck is wrong with you, bro? Leave me alone, nigga. Send my money back.
I love this response. Because where is OT7 Kwani right now? I would say right now, OT7 Kwani has less hype than he did last year. Raud is sky high. And the funny part about it is the guy is still trying to say like, yo, you know, I'm going to forgive you. You kind of did this wrong. It's like, what? What? Did the guy even get his money back? Like, from what I've gathered, the guy didn't even collect his money back. And you're trying to like double back around. And this is like one of the posts that he had put up. Like OT7 Kwani said,
what's up with the Raud kid? Showed him mad love. I gave him like 2K worth of stuff for free. Off the strength of you tripping. Took little bro to Hellstar and blessed him and had him work with Lajay for 3 days and offered little bro a place to stay the whole trip. I didn't even want to do this, but it's getting annoying and it seemed like little bro got an agenda to turn me down. I got straight off the plane. Put little bro straight in RR and I tried to pay for expenses out of my own pocket. I never did no bad business in my life. We were supposed to do a 30-minute stream. I let little bro kick it for 3 days. Cap.
He said, we were supposed to do a 30-minute stream. I let Lil Bro kick it for 3 days. And then he says, what's up with the Raud kid? Y'all showed him mad love. I gave him like 1 to 2K worth of Hellstar for free off the strength of you. He tripping. And then Kwani said, took Lil Bro to Hellstar and blessed him and had him with J10 for 3 days and offered Lil Bro a place to stay the whole trip. I ain't even want to do this, but it's getting annoying and it seemed like Lil Bro got an agenda to tear me down. I got straight off the plane, put Lil Bro straight in RR, and I tried to pay for his expenses out my own pocket. I never did no bad business in my life. Well, I'm gonna play you guys this clip where they tried to scam him and he was asking for a lot.
Saying all this, I said, I feel you, broski. That's all I said. That's all I said. He's still typing. This all him. This I'm reading it to y'all. This him sending all this. This him.
Yeah.
You know, I'm on a whole different level now, right? Paragraph. I ain't never looking for no money for my pocket from you, bro. Just take care of the business expenses. That's it, little bro. Outfit, travel, that type shit. My security, my car, you feel me? Who am I? I said that. What do you, your outfit, your car, your travel? What do you think you are? OC7 Kwani, Ocean City. They texted me 2 weeks ago like, yo, I'ma forgive you, bro. And we could do a stream, but you know what you did was wrong. Hey, bro, tell me I got enough motion to make a grown-ass man apologize without telling me. Get your broke ass out of here and drop some music. I put you in my prayers yesterday. Only thing I was dead wrong for was sending you the G's early. That's that jersey in him. He wants, I don't know.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you can't take accountability or responsibility for your actions. This man was popping more than Raud was about a year ago when this happened, right? He scammed him, seen that the dude's blowing up now, wants to get the exposure, and instead of him just to apologize, send the money back, probably didn't even have to really send the money back. Probably could have straight up just apologized to the dude. Could have had you on stream, got an exposure, got more money on your stuff. Who knows? You could have dropped the EP, and because of that mentality that he has, he's now not only, I guess, scorched the bridge, but he's completely burnt that hoe down. And I appreciate the dude saying he had him in his prayers and everything, but all it really just takes is I'm sorry. That genuinely comes from the heart, and you don't know how much further you could go. You could really bounce back for that, but as we can probably see right now, old boy ain't having that. This is what happens. It be like that.
Something wrong with that man, dude. I let that nigga on scene. He unsent it. I already screenshot it, dickhead. Like, stop texting me. That's mid-subathon too, by the way.
So in the beginning, that's another part of the clip from the initial video. And then the second part is the recent Raud. And like I was saying, you see that guy's background now, that's looking spacious. It's not looking like a bedroom anymore. You see that sub count. And he said Kwani reached out to him mid-subathon. So that's while he was doing the American Dream stuff, while he was getting clipped everywhere and put everywhere. So that just goes to show you, man, this guy really tried to gaslight you. Like you said you would do a song with the guy, and he paid you the extra for that. And then you're saying, yo, like I did this for you and I had you around these people. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the scam and give the guys money. So I'm glad Raud said, screw this guy. Like a lot of rappers are very forgiving. Like Aiden Ross, when Aiden Ross got scammed by 21 Savage, like to his face, cheating in a game right in front of him, he just forgave him and is like pretending to be cool with him again, or being like, nah, you know, like giving him excuses. This dude Raud, he's like, man, screw that guy. And with all due respect, I respect it. I cannot disagree with him in this scenario. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
Yeah, so no, I respect it. I think Raud was a G for standing on it. Even going to the Aiden Ross situation, I also understand why he kind of let the shit slide with 21. I don't really know exactly what went down, but it obviously seemed that 21 blatantly scammed him, and Aiden still gave him an excuse and forgave him. Both ways, in my opinion, are perfectly valid, especially considering that in 21's case, he is a high upstanding rapper, so I can see why Aiden was a little more apologetic. But with this, nobody, like I said, I've never even heard of this rapper, and I'm not saying I'm anybody either. But for you to see that he's on the rise and you come back and you still can't even apologize, bro, then this life ain't for you. Like, you really got to be humble in these type of situations. But that's my concise on this topic, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna be reacting a lot more now. So if you guys do like this video, go ahead, comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll be back with another one soon. Appreciate y'all.